I'm sitting out here by the barn where Whitney did a lot of her pitching growing up. And the way she got started was we went to a little all-star tournament down in Newport, Mississippi. Whitney was 7 years old. And there was a girl there that had been taking pitching lessons from Coach K in Memphis. And the little girl did real good and dominated the tournament. And Whitney said, that's what I want to do. After about a month of lessons, I was watching Whitney out here pitching, and her mom was catching, and she kept throwing it over the barn. And I remember getting so upset, mad, because I'm like, you know, we done taking these lessons, and you can't even throw a strike. But luckily, Whitney had that determination to keep trying and keep at it. One thing I remember about Whitney is in her prayers at night, she would always pray for wisdom and ask the Lord to give her more wisdom. And I thought that was a special thing. And I would say this is her strength, is her humility. She was such a humble person, but she had that warrior mentality when it came game time. I'd just like to say congratulations, Whitney. You were such an awesome pitcher, and I enjoyed every minute of it. You and your mama did. And most of all, you're an awesome daughter and an awesome person. And continue to put the Lord first in your life.
I just want to congratulate Whitney on being inducted to the A-Sun Hall of Fame. Playing with Whitney for 4 years at Lipscomb was an incredible experience. She is a top-notch athlete and was phenomenal at everything she did on the field. But more than that, playing with Whitney has made an impact on my life, you know, past the softball field. Who Whitney is as a person and the character that she carried herself with through that time and moving on forth past that is something that holds her above just the athletic standards. So Whitney is 1 in a million, and she is, you know, very, very special, and no one deserves this honor as much as Whitney does. So I just want to congratulate you, Whitney, on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. You deserve it, and I love you and super proud of you.
Whitney, the softball player, you know, she was one of the best pitchers I've ever coached in my 18 years of coaching softball, and she just was a bulldog on the mound. She was a competitor. She was a hard worker. She was humble. She was a Christian athlete. She led, you know, a great example through that as well. But, you know, she was just a great teammate. You know, it's like Whitney was a great softball player, but she was an even better person. Just kind and humble, and, you know, would do anything for anybody. It was really neat just watching her grow and mature as an athlete over the 4 years. In 2010 was probably her best year at Lipscomb. That's when we won the Atlantic Sun. She was the #1 that year for ERA in the country. She is the epitome of a Lipscomb softball player. She embodied everything that you hope that your players are. Not just the aspect that she was talented, but how she led by example on and off the field. She put Lipscomb softball on the map.